And we're good. Yay. Things are thinging. I like when things thing, as usual. That's not enough. No, it's not enough. We send this. We send that. Yeah, alright, now I close this. And then we do our double checking. We're good here. Phone magic. It's phone magic. And we're good here. Great. Alright. Now, before we actually go into this final dungeon, which is really bad, let me do two things for myself. I'm going to get a map for this fucking place, because fuck that. 1. 2. We're going to be going on a little adventure. Map first. So, boop, boop. There we go. We'll just click those. We'll click this. We'll just scroll all the way down here. Thanks, Final Fantasy Wikipedia. And then bam! Yay! And then this one too. Because there's probably crap in here that I want. Yes, there is. Damn it. Of course there is. Alright. Alright. Those are nice and clear. Gonna need those. However, we're back on the overworld. What are we doing here? Well, hold on, actually, let me adjust my camera. Jeez. Alright, there we go. What are we doing here? Well, we're going on a little trip before anything else. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go over to Diced. So, we're just gonna take a nice little trip over here, and we're just gonna go like up and around here. I hate how much slower the airship is in this game compared to the first game. Anyway, we're gonna land right in front of the castle. Just gonna waltz on in. And we're going to speak to the lady, the dragoon lady, Rickard's guard then too. I don't think I ever came over here with Rickard, but if you do, there's some like dialogue of Rickard talking to them and talking about her husband, I think, and talking to the kid. They're like, oh, you're gonna be a great dragoon one day. I completely skipped that. I am not here. I do not give a fuck. Anyway, he was a noble dragoon. I'm sure he was pleased that he could die in the name of honor. Yeah, anyway, if you ask about dragoons, I think we'll leave Diced behind and find a new place to live. There are too many painful memories within these walls. Oh, I meant to thank you for saving the wyvern egg, for giving me the chance to see Rickard one last time. I didn't. That's why I want you to have this. It was the most treasured possession of the dragoons of Diced, Excalibur. With Rickard gone, you should be the ones to wield this sword. Now, why is it Excalibur instead of a lance? The dragoons are all about lances. That's what the... Quality first comment. But anyway, yeah, she gives us Excalibur, which is the second best sword our heroes have access to. Not the first. No, I'm going to get rid of that fucking healing staff, I swear. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So yeah, now we have the second best sword, essentially. Where's the best one? In the final dungeon. Let's go back now. Around here? No. Oh no, we were. I was good at that. Alright, let's save again. Because, oh boy, I don't like this final dungeon for what will be a very clear reason. Warframe's funny, because it feels like you spend more time making new fashion than you do actually playing the game. Alright, so back in the Jade Passage. Now, beforehand, I did some grinding to get Dio up, some stats and some levels, so now he's not allergic to existence. However, because of the terrible leveling system in this game, he doesn't have really any magic. I was like, fuck that. That's going to be too obnoxious. The good news is he does have a decent variety of stat growths across various weapons. However, at this point in the game, it's just better to just give him a weapon and just let him be an attacker alongside with Guy. So that's what I did. It's the most seamless thing. That's the worst thing about this game. This game gives you the illusion of choice with how open-looking the character growths are. However, basically, you're hard funneled into one of three categories. Just a straight-up attacker, a paladin, or a black mage. There's not really anything in between. Because I forgot to mention this until this point in the game. You don't only get stat ups. You do get stat downs when you use particular things enough. So, like, your raw stats, not your HP and MP, thankfully, but your raw stats, like your spirit, your intelligence, etc., do go down correlatedly to other stats. Which is insanely restrictive, and kind of brings the question why you would even... Yeah, basically, yeah, you try so hard, you get dumber. It's really restrictive. It's too restrictive, unfortunately. It's... Why are you bashing your head in with dumbbells? That's a great question. I don't know. I'd love to know. But yeah, so I have a map open of this place, thankfully, because, we are at the final part of the game, and at this part of the game, the enemies are really fucking annoying. Alright, well, that Excalibur damage is doing good, so that's nice at least. We're gonna head on over here and grab this. No, we're not. We're gonna fight worms. It's big, hairy, and pink! Yeah, unfortunately, the lance selection in this game is not the best, so Dio is kind of stuck with those lances for the time being. We'll get a better one in a bit, hopefully. Yeah! Alright. Anyway, we're going over here to grab this. This is a diamond mace. Yay. Alright, so I don't think Keisha is going to be using anything else, thankfully. That's a fun noise. Alright, I love how little damage the poison does in this game, by the way. It can be pretty cracked in other games, like Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy 13. Poison in those games are ridiculous. But yeah, in a lot of these earlier games, it's kind of whatever. There's a fun... I don't want to say glitch, but exploit you can do with poison damage in the games that use ATB. You can poison an enemy and then eject your CD, and then the enemy will still get poisoned. But they're not going to do anything new because the game has to load their new action into the RAM, and because you took the CD out, it doesn't know what data to load, so it just sits there while the enemy's getting poisoned. Which is very silly. Bat, bat. That should be enough. Yeah, there it goes. A betrayal thing. I don't know who the fuck he betraying, but alright. Anyway, next floor. Let's see, is there anything fun we might want here? No. Alright, great. Oh yeah, also, I pulled up a map because I'm tired of all these fake doors, understandably so. Let's be real, they're not fun, it's not entertaining, it's really just, it's tedious. But moreover, it helps me remember or know which treasure chests are, like, useful, because that's especially handy. I'm not going to be doing this in many of the other games I'm going to be playing for two reasons. One, I don't have to, because I've memorized those games better. Two, the number of dungeons where there's some fuckery where you'd want to do that kind of thing is substantially lower. Like, I can think of literally one dungeon right now that is going to be worse than this, and it's considered the worst dungeon in the series. So, I don't feel too bad about it here. Bam! Yeah, that reminds me, I should probably just have Keisha just straight up use magic from now on. We really do need to start emphasizing their characters' traits as much as possible. That's a fun animation. That being said, I'm surprised we still have the agility to get preemptive strikes so often. I'm happy about that. You know, the grinding at least went somewhere, but that's still really surprising, honestly. Dio's HP increased. Yay! He'll die less. I appreciate that. We're gonna ignore that chest, and we're just gonna go right up here. Just all the way up here. Preemptive strike against a metric shit ton of marble. I keep scrolling down like flare isn't the #1 option I picked to put up there. Anyway, yeah, those other ones aren't really gonna help. Let's attack. Then, hold on, I'm just gonna adjust that a little bit. Bap, 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 bap. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I removed Logic's shield a while back, so he would like attack twice with axes. I'm just gonna hope that doesn't end up biting my ass later. Because, you know, shields are actually pretty handy in this game. Okay, good. We're getting real lucky with those Marlboro attacks. I'm surprised they haven't statused us yet. Hopefully it stays that way, because fuck that. Anyway, next floor. Never mind. Really? A salamander. A singular salamander walked up and was like, "Hey, yo, guys, what are you doing? I want to play!" Alright, anyway, next. Jade Passage. There's this room with all these, waterfalls. Which hurt you, by the way. That's fun. I like having to go through a mandatory section that hurts me for no reason. I enjoy that. Granted, it's not the first time it's happened, but it will be very clear. Again, it will be very clear while that's annoying. No, I need her to use Flare. I need to stop doing that. And you know what it is? In my brain, I always forget that Final Fantasy has the memory point refresh at the end of every battle. In my brain, it's just like, oh yeah, it'll just do it again. It does not. Why do I keep doing that? Stop it, me. Alright. Anyway, good news. In this box, it is a monster, but it's also a monster in the box. So let's not die. I like not dying. Come on. Oh, takes no fire damage. I don't think I have any other lances, really. Now, it wouldn't have done as much damage because his right hand is worse than his left hand anyway, so whatever, I guess. Is it dead? No, okay. Ow! Alright, well, let's fix that. Aha! What now? I should probably work on these other things, so let's hit up Protect. Alright, there it goes. Nice. Get some stats. And a Yoichi bow. Well, that's neat. That'd be neat if we actually used bows, but we don't use bows, so... Anyway, we got another rune axe out of that, which is the important part. So there we go. We now have the best axes for logic. That was the important part. I don't really care about anything else there. We're gonna do some of that. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna use some ethers. Alrighty. And let's keep going. Also, I wish that flare would level up faster. Jeez. Okay, we're good. Ow! 1 damage waterfalls hurt. Oh, wow. Alright, he got moidalized. Bap, bap, bap. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. Bad breath! Hey, wait, you're not supposed to have that. Yeah. Oh, what in the phone magic is it now? Fucking fanatical. I swear, all the more convenient times they could send me news about fucking sales, they don't. Anyway, fun fact, if you go behind this waterfall, there's just some magic sales guy here that has tomes. He's got Death Tomes, Berserk Tomes, Haste, and Flare, surprisingly enough. So yeah, I did myself a favor and bought some Haste Tomes, because Haste is incredibly useful, and I'm gonna buy more, actually, because it is that useful. I'm not gonna bother leveling it up, it's more convenient to just use it when I need it. Preemptive Strike. You know what? Here's a good example of why the Haste Tome is useful. So you go on over, let's see, Haste, Hastedy, Hastedy, Haste, Haste. Well, I can't read, so you know, it happens. Haste, 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 Haste. It's down there. I forgot to resort my inventory. So now the shit is all fungled and bungled and gungled and no, it's not. You know what? I can't read. That's fine. Let's see. Haste. It's right there. That's a weird spot. Anyway, use Haste. Boom. Oh, she missed. But yeah, it gives your characters more hits, which amplifies your damage, which is very nice. So, yay. Yeah, like that. Jeez. Nuke the salamander. It knows what it did. Alright, and next. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna ignore that chest. We don't care what's in there. I should reorganize my inventory. I need to remember to do that at the end of this battle. Ow! My butt. Cyclone 13. And another. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. And another. Boom. Ow. Oh, come on. And the negative color worms are weird. Like a lot of the other negative color enemies, not those worms, they're funky looking. Alright, let's heal. Anyway, what we want to do is go in this door over here. Because this door has fun stuff in it, like the Holy Lance, which is the strongest lance. So let's hit this, and it still gives him axes because the game is dumb and doesn't know any better. Stop giving him axes. I did not ask you to do this, you cease. Alrighty there. $7.47. Oh no. Don't do that. Boeing will come after me. That's a fun noise. Anyway, in here is an Aegis shield, and up here is dragon armor. Yay. And it keeps giving him the axes. Stop it. I didn't ask for this. I don't care how much better you think it is for me, game. I don't want it. Also, in here is a Yoichi bow and a monster. Actually, wait, I should use Blink again. Blink, 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 blink. Bam! Oh, this guy is kind of meaty. I do not like that. I don't appreciate that one bit. You know what? Let's... Oh, wait. I think I have these Hermes shoes here. Yeah. Oh, it's only single target. That's boring. Oh, fine. We'll use the Haste Tome. Let's see. Berserk Haste. And let's see. Is this guy weaker to ice by chance? Let's try it out. Oh, it makes sense. Yes. 650. That's fine. He can take those. And that's enough of those. Well, you know... Actually, why not? Let's Berserk... Actually, nah. He's probably gonna die before then. Do I have any items that use ice thingies? Let's see. Antarctic Wind. Yeah, let's do that. $4.90, alright. Ah! You know, what if I just try hitting? Fuck it. Oh. Someone dropped something in the kitchen. But anyway, he dropped a dragon shield. Yay! I appreciate that. Is it better than the Aegis? It is not. Well, here you go. And they're not using shields, so we're good. Let's... make sure everyone's nice and not dead. There we go. Alright. Bap, bap. Do, 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 do. Into this door. Okay, not into this door. I guess this guy is just like, hi guys, I want to have fun too. I'm gonna be doing that voice every time there's gonna be a preemptive strike of one enemy from now on, because what the fuck? Alrighty, floor 5. We're just gonna skedaddle all the way around here. Hi guys, I want to have fun! I have a feeling it's gonna happen a lot this fucking episode. I would like to open this box. There's a protector ring inside. Already got the Genji gloves. They don't need it. Really? Protects against instant death. I guess it is technically weaker, but... I think I'd rather give him the protection against the instant death. And then give old, Logic some of this. I could give it to Keisha. Let's give it to Keisha. Yeah, let's do that. I would like to not be vulnerable to dying immediately. That sounds pretty handy to me, you know? Hi, guys! Ow, what was that for? I just wanted to hang out! Actually, wait. Yeah, there was an elixir in there. I didn't want that. Oh, there's 2 of them this time. I can't do the silly voice. Damn. The second one was a crit. Stats! Yay! I like stats. Kind of, because, again, they're weird in this game. Anyway, we go on down. Whee! 2 more goobers. Boop. And we'll just run all the way over here and beat these 2 dudes up. There we go. And they really are pumping out that fucking damage. Oh, come on, we were right there. Hey, guys! How are you doing? Yay! Now he's gone. Anyway, onto this teleporter. And now... we're in Pandemonium! Which you might have just realized is a completely separate area to the Jade Passage. Which you also might realize was quite long. Which means if you need to leave this place for whatever reason, you have to go through the Jade Passage again. Thankfully, I think I did enough preparation, so hopefully I don't have to leave for any reason, but yeah, we got a decent amount of elixirs and ethers, so we should be fine, I hope. One passage of Jade later. Oh, game's exploding. Like when the game explodes. There we go. And now let's save state just to be safe. So yeah, this place is really long and tedious. And oh, and all these things, they don't do anything. They're just arches for the sake of arches. And now the enemies in here are this shit gets way more annoying than it already was. Because, yeah, some of the enemies in this place are obnoxious, to put it as mildly as possible. I should probably just single target those flares from now on. Granted, not when there's only one enemy left, because if I remember correctly, that boosts damage slightly against single target. Whatever. Anyway, did any of those drop anything? No, of course not. Why would they? Well, the main reason I want them to drop things is because... let's see, where is he? Corels don't drop anything. However, the Lamia queens that appear in this area from now on have a chance to drop ribbons, which is the best helmet in the game. So, hopefully the game is nice. Hopefully. It's not gonna be nice. Alright, and we got some more new enemies, Death Riders and Mithril Golems. Again, actually, some interesting drops you get for these guys. Potentially. Bam. You know, for a Mithril Golem, that guy is getting his fucking balls kicked in, surprisingly. I was expecting him to be tankier than that. That was sad. Also, I want a purple horse. Did they drop anything? No. Well, they can drop... Also, here's the Red Dragon, which, yeah. And then the King Behemoth dropped the Yoichi Bow, which, you know. Anyway, Death Riders can drop... Also drop ribbons. And the Mithril Golem, I don't think, drops anything fun. It does not, yep. Whee! Bap, bap. Bro, for real, this thing is... I'm surprised it's, like, not as tanky as I thought it would be. I thought it would be tankier. The other golems we fought have been more annoying. Well, punch is really hard, apparently. Well, though that was a crit, so... Yay! Yay, Keisha's intelligence went up. Her brain is getting bigger. The bigger her brain, the better. Oh, preemptive, yay. And, a Lamia Queen. Please drop a ribbon, madam. I would appreciate it very much. I like ribbons. Also, have you been able to tell by the damage that Logic is doing, that going unga bunga and punching things in the face is usually the best thing to do in this game, and that I mentioned earlier that you could be a paladin or a black mage or a hardcore fisticuffian was like the three options. Yeah, I kind of lied. There's really only one. Hitting things with the weapons is just the best option most of the fucking time. Now is the time where it becomes like really apparent. Bap, bap, bap. Bap, bap, bap. Bap, bap. Oh! Huh? But... But why though? Yay, stats! With an ether, let's see, do those killer manti drop anything fun? Nope. A lot of money though. That's neat at least. More corals. Meow. Come to think of it, I think this is the first time, these whiskered cat enemies have appeared in the Final Fantasy series. They're also a pretty common enemy across the games. I like them, they're cool. Alright, we step on this teleporter. And we get ported. And let's see, I'm gonna go down first, because there are devil wolves. There's no where in them. Or are... Oh, that's a fun invert. Or is that what happens when devils get werewolf cursed? Asking the real questions here. Oh, they're trying to curse us too now. Stop it. Cut it out. It's mean. See, he just bit me. He was normal. Yay! Do they drop anything fun? I don't think so. Nope. Oh, worth a check anyway. Anyway, this chest over here has an elixir. That's it. That's the only reason I went downwards. Beast Demon. It's kind of... I don't know. It's a weird enemy name. Hey, magic defense went up for no reason, but any reason is better than never going up at all. Another mithril golem. This time, we have preemptively struck him so he will not run away. You will not be bitch made. You will get defeated. Watch him run away right now. Never mind. Alright, we got it. We're good. Whee! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Another preemptive strike. Oh, another Lamia Queen. Please give me a ribbon. I want a ribbon. Ribbons are fun. Put them in your hair and you look pretty. Granted, I have no hair to wear a ribbon, but I want one anyways. Or not. Meanie. Alright. Well, we're not gonna step on that. Alright, never mind. We're just gonna... Oh, she's out of MP. Well, here. Do this. Good enough. More cursing. Why are they trying to curse us? Cursing is bad. Stop it. You fuckers. Warp? He's trying to warp us. Bam. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Much better. Alright. Now we take this teleporter. And we're on 4 floor. Or floor 4 brain. Alright. Let's save again. And again. Alright, so we come up to this room, and there's 4 doors. Now, for once, these actually go somewhere. These aren't just fake doors. This one goes over here. Bump, Yay! Alright, now we go up and down and all around, and we just slip on through here. Fight more of these guys. They're just always in the way, you know, they just be doing that. Do 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 do. Alright. And an ether. Yay. More importantly, there's a Genji helm in here with Tiamat. Now, if I was the Emperor, I think I would have rather had Tiamat in charge of, like, defending me instead of some random helmet. And for once, I'm not just saying that because Dragon Mommy, yay. I, like, genuinely, I think this thing would be better served outside of this tiny box. Alright, and let's have Joiner do one more thing before he starts smacking. Well, two. Haste. There we go. Poison Cloud 16. That was not a cloud. That was a living slime mass approaching us. I don't appreciate that. One more thing, though. That's berserkle logic. Blaze! Bap, bap, bap. Bap, bap, bap. There we go. Dio's spear level finally went up. And she dropped a life tome, but again, more importantly, she dropped the Genji helm. And no, give me that protect ring. I prefer not dying. Let's see. Oh, diamond helm. Okay, his lance level is finally high enough where the game is like, okay, these are the better things for you. We're sorry. Yay. And now we go back out the door we came. Keep doing that. Stop trying to curse us, you weirdos. Our magic stat is too good. We beat ourselves up too much for your puny magic to hurt us. Okay, there's something really funny about that puddle of fire compared to the slime puddle earlier. That one also looks like it came out of WarioWare. Alright, there it goes. Now, can we get out of here without any more enemy encounters? Probably not. Silly question. Don't know why I bothered asking. You know, speaking on how ridiculous the like optimal ways to play this game are that I was talking about earlier, it's extra funny when you like look at the Final Fantasy is interesting because the same thing isn't always the strongest thing to do the same time. Like ever. Every game always has a different here's the strongest thing to do, which is kind of creative. Like in this game, yeah, just punch things. In Final Fantasy 1, things were relatively balanced, but a lot of people would, very correctly, mind you, say that Red Mage is the strongest class, so, you know, using that one is the best, quote-unquote. Final Fantasy 3 has, like, 2 job classes that you're going to be using come endgame. Final Fantasy 4, you get, like, a predetermined set of characters, so your options are kind of limited there. Final Fantasy V, you of course have Freelancer and Mime, which build off of your previous job classes. Final Fantasy VI is just blow everything up with magic, because blowing things up with magic is way easier than trying to level up your physical stats to be the same. Although technically, I'm pretty sure the highest damaging thing you can do are chain of physical attacks in 6, but it's just way harder to get to that point comparatively. Game balance is fun. 7 is the materia that you can break all across the game. 8 has the fucking Guardian Force system, and of course triple triad, so that you never actually have to kill anything to be strong. What the hell did he even dispel there? There was nothing to dispel. Okay. 9 has all those various moves that cap out at damage cap, which is fun. 10 has like, what is it? Fucking, I forget the exact name of the fucking thing. Something of 3's. Trio of 3. Where you can make everyone do 9,999 damage with any attack they do, which is really silly. Anyway, in here are the Genji gloves. And Zombie Borhane. That's hysterical. This guy died forever ago. And rather than revive him and have him come back in a funny, or in a, like, a more active position, the Emperor decided, I'm gonna put you in this box. That's hysterical. Also, I'm pretty sure since he is a zombie, I'll hit him eventually. Or he could die before I need to worry about that. That works too. I appreciate that. Oh, Blink went up. Yay. Oh, we got some Genji gloves out of that. Who could need them? You. Yay. But we're not done with this section. We're actually gonna go this way. Yay! Alright, so what we do is we go, or not, you know, more enemies could try and stop us, be weirdos that smell funny and get in our way. Alright, there we go. Jeez. Anyway, we go through all these doors, and we come across here with this pole. This pole does nothing. However, to the right of it, it's a treasure chest. So now, excuse me, as I use these elixirs to make sure everyone is not dead and safe. Because that is the best sword in the game. Stop unequipping. my ring. I don't want to die. As a matter of fact, I'm curious. If I give him Excalibur, is his sword level high enough where it's actually like a decent option instead of that lance? It is. There you go. Roundworms? Aren't those the things dog get? We not dog. Why you here? That's a fun sound. Boom! Yay! Boop. Alright, and now let's go back. That's a fun noise. I'm gonna miss the noises. Ice lizards. That's certainly different. You know, there's something really funny to me about the thought of having Excalibur in your offhand. I don't know why it didn't cross my mind. Like, yeah, legendary sword that he who pulls becomes king and a whole bunch of fun shit, and it's not even the main weapon. It's the side dish. Alright, Flare went up again. What level is Flare now? Brain. 11. Yay. I like 11! That's a fun number. It's like two ones that are dancing. Alrighty, now we'll go all the way over to this one. Or not. More fucking... fucking cats and sexy snake lady and just fucking get in the way and just wanna go up the goddamn stairs. At least drop a ribbon. Come on! Alright, anyway, in this chest is Genji armor and Beelzebub. What the fuck is that? I'm pretty sure this is the only time this enemy appears in the series, which is extra weird, because honestly, I think it'd be cool if he appeared more. But what the fuck? Bonk bonk. But yeah, also our our grinding has given us advantages that no mortal man should have, so... Which, honestly, I would very much prefer than trying to do this normal. I dare anyone to play this game without grinding. It will be suffering. Oh no, fire! Ah! 117 damage. Dude, even the enemies' magics fucking sucks compared to the physical hits. And there it goes. Dio's sword level went up, and we get a black robe out of that, which... You know, that's pretty good, actually. I don't mind they dropped that. Alright, got that Genji armor. Give me my Protect Ring. The main reason I want to leave him with the Protect Ring is he's the one with the revive spells, so I would appreciate it if he was still alive. Why does it do that? Why does it put the lance there, even though... this game's optimized system confuses me. No, give him Excalibur. Excalibur is clearly doing more damage than that. Hell, as a matter of fact, is his sword level, like... No, his lance is higher. That's weird. That is very weird. Anyway, we're done with this side, so we can finally go up the actual side we're supposed to go up. And another Lamia Queen. Please, madame, I would like to have a ribbon. God damn it. Another preemptive strike. This time we snuck up on 5 enemies at once to see if they could stop us. First enemy that attacks us back gets to live. They suck. Hey, this is just a normal counter. Man, that guy wasn't even part of the challenge and he still wanted some. He was like, oh, I want to live. I'm like, sorry, sir. You needed to read the rules and conditions. The contest has expired. And so is your right to life. There, he gone. And now we go over here. Hey, there's another box. I'm gonna open that box. Because there's at least one ribbon in there as Astaroth. What? Did the Emperor, like... I'll assume that when he became the Emperor of Hell, and not just the Emperor of Palmesia when he was still alive, that he gained control of all these guys. Why then just leave them in these fucking boxes? I don't know, maybe... You know, bad guy is gonna bad guy, I guess. You know, I would have... You know, put them... You know, guard me, maybe? I would have had them, like, all defend me before the heroes get here, you know, weaken them as much as possible. But, you know, I don't... You know... Yeah, we'll just keep swinging. Fuck it. And Astaroth is gone. Alright, well. They drop anything? A white robe. How nice. Makes sense to me. Stop it. Stop it. Alrighty, we're kind of hurt. Now we're not. Alright. Oh boy, I love preemptively striking enemies that have no business fighting me to begin with. Time to play this game again. The first enemy that hits us gets to live! They all die. The end. You lose, you get nothing. Good day, sir. Okay, please, ma'am, I would like another ribbon. Ribbons are fun. That's not a ribbon. She didn't give me one. Anyway, we step on this teleporter. Yay. And we're actually down a couple of floors, surprisingly. It's always been kind of weird to me. There we go. And all we need to do is just go all the way up and around here, and we step on this teleporter. And this teleporter puts us here. And I literally took one step and we sneak up on some guys. You know, it's kind of funny. A lot of people don't like random battles in RPGs because of very much this, right? Where it can be pretty annoying to try and just run into enemies constantly when you really have no business wanting to. And I get that, but you know, that's a downside of that like decision to have random encounters. It's not necessarily an archaic thing, because I hate when people say that random enemies are old and outdated. Okay, let me get this straight. When I was playing Final Fantasy 1, I sat there on the bridge, waited before fucking fighting Tiamat to try and get Warmech, and it didn't fucking appear. Meanwhile, I'm just casually fucking walking here, and I encounter the Iron Giant. Of fucking course I do. God damn it. Well, time to talk about the Iron Giant, I guess. Iron Giant is essentially a pseudo, super boss. Yay! Now is not the time to be missing yourself with Blink. Now granted, Iron Giant, this is its first introduction in the series, and in later games it would essentially be a regular enemy. Here, it's pretty damn strong. And hurts. And he will tickle your taint very unconsensually, which I do not want. So the quicker we kill him, the better. Please. Ow! Okay. Oh, at least he gave us some Genji gloves. Oh, that was something. Come to think of it, what else do these guys drop? A bunch of consumable items. This guy drops flare tomes. He can also drop Excalibur, Aegis Shields, and the other Genji equipment. That's neat. We got Ice and Lightning in this. That's interesting. Well, that hurt. He was evasion boosted, and that still did 1,000 damage to him. Jeez. Yeah, that's, enough of that. Man, I can't begin to tell you how much this game punishes you for playing it blind. That's one of my biggest issues when I talk about, like, RPGs I don't like playing, right? Is how much does the game punish you for not knowing any better? Because a good game is not going to punish you that severely, right? Because it's your first time. There's an expectation that you're just... That was a mistake. There's an expectation that you're just not going to know any better. So it should be more careful with the kind of things it throws at you, right? It should respect your ability to try and be prepared, not punish you for not preparing against extremely specific scenarios, right? This game basically punishes you for every instance of that. Like, the experience growth alone kind of fucks you in that regard. Alright, Cure is now level 15, surprisingly. We're gone a long way with that. Almost maxed, which is like the only thing that's almost maxed with any of these characters, because in no way in hell I'm leveling up anything else in this fucking game. Fuck that. Floor 8, I'm ignoring all the chests on this floor, because it's just a bunch of junk that no one has to care about, thankfully. What the fuck are these regular bitch-ass enemies doing on this floor? We fucking fought these guys in the tower, like, forever ago. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are these guys doing? I feel insulted that these guys... We just encountered the Iron Giant. What the fuck are these guys doing here? That was random. Anyway, the fucking stairs are up here, thankfully. Please, ma'am, a ribbon for our heads. It is so cold this Christmas season. Which is actually true. I have my heater on for like an hour at a time. And it cut off midstream, and my fingers are already cold again. Alright, and we spawn here, just in the middle of nowhere, so what we want to do is go down twice. And then just go all the way left. That's it. The teleporter to the boss is in the corner. Yay. There it is. Alright, well, before we step on it, we're gonna sort our inventory. We're gonna, let's see, you've got the Protect Ring. Let's throw on that ribbon so she can still be alive. Actually, come to think of it. No, I want that on Logic, because he'll punch things really hard, and I would appreciate if he had a bit more defense. Only one ribbon, and just the guaranteed one, which sucks, so. Let's take our elixirs. There we go. Let's save. And save state, and let's end this fucking game. This final boss floor is very cool. But why, though? Like, okay, let me get this straight. You don't even have, like, Beelzebub, or Astaroth, or Iron Giants, or any of those guys, or Tiamat guarding you on this floor. You have these guys from fucking 500 dungeons ago? Man, you deserve to get your ass kicked. Alright, let's fight the Emperor. You have braved the bowels of hell to reach me, but in the hand of man which deals in false justice and forsaken love can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. Roar! Alright, final boss time. Thankfully... Honestly, the final boss of this game isn't that bad. Let's just hit him. Starfall! Bro, where's this spell? I want this spell! Bro got Meteor before we ever did. Bat, 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 bat. How are you guys missing? Come on. Okay, let's make sure he's actually alive. Stop missing, you butts. Hit him. Curse? That's single target. That might actually hit him. Nope, we're good. Yeah. Now, normally, I would pull up all our defensive stuff, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna hasten Berserk our two boys so they can just start bopping. So that Keisha isn't the only one, you know, doing damage here. Also, I can close these now. I'm going to do that. And now, Berserk our boys. Go Berserk all night long. There we go. Ooh, we are swole. There we go. There's some damage. Stop trying to curse us. Curses are bad. Stop it. There we go. There's some damage. Also, he's probably going to die, like, really quickly. But let's try and Berserk myself anyway, just for the fuck of it. Because Berserk in this game doesn't, like, confuse you. It just, gives you a damage increase. Pretty handy. Another Starfall. Opportune time to take a drink. Wouldn't be Final Fantasy without a long, animation. Alright. And now, we attack. Flare! This might actually hurt. Yeah, that hurt a little bit. He'll be alright, he can walk it off. Oh, there it goes. Take that, you butt. Oh, he's like Mega Man X exploding. That's fun. Oh, I should play Mega Man X next. Unbelievable. Defeated by insects like you, not once, but twice. Who are you? Blech. It's done. Now let's get out of here. Wiser words have never been spoken. It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we've nothing left to fear. Thank you. With all my heart, I thank you. With the combined strength of Kashwan and Finn, We will rebuild the kingdom anew. Together, princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than old. Though once a coward, I stand here a new man. I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. I'm sure Scott is smiling down on me from above. Hi, Paul. Look at you! You realize what you've done? Who am I supposed to go steal from with the Empire gone? You put me out of a job! I guess I'll just start stealing from you. Better watch your backs. You sure showed them, Joiner. Every bit the bloke I pegged you for. Stop pegging me! Not today! There's people watching! You ever feel like trying your hand at pirating? What? I'm not so well with you, Keisha. Looks like your next battle has already begun, Joiner. Peace! Hi, Nellie. You did it! I'm sure my dad's happy for you too up there above the clouds. I'm going to be working here serving the princess. I just want to do whatever I can to help out. Well, good for you. Ah! Ghost Joseph! Joseph! We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Yeah, I'd say. Like, a bunch of people died. But fucking 4 towns got completely obliterated. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all. There's a room over there. I don't know where they went. War finally over! Yep. We can live in peace again, together! Her smiling face horrifies me. I don't like it. It's really weird. Right, Dio? For us, there can be no going back. But why? Don't go! Joiner, stop him! Keisha, Dio's right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him. Not now. Dio, when the time is right, we'll be waiting. Bye, Dio. I hope you don't become an omnisexual vampire in the future. Hi, ghosts of people we totally don't remember. Well, we should be going too. This is only the beginning. No, sir, this is the end. This game is over. See? Here come the end credits. Their long struggle was finally at an end. The Emperor. Pandemonium. The monsters plaguing the world. All had vanished without a trace. Really? All of them? Just immediately like that? What about the ones that had nothing to do with the Emperor? Peace had returned once more. The wounds of war would mend. And the memory of those bitter days would fade. But one thing would never be forgotten. Did you win? That a band of young heroes once saved the world. Yeah, we won. The hard part was getting there, honestly. Space! So yeah, that was Final Fantasy II. Man, there were... This is one of the games of all time. It's really easy to see why this is considered the black sheep of the series. They should make a Final Fantasy where the main character is just violently adverse to being a hero. Final Fantasy VII. Everyone's just depressingly trying to pressure the Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, it's basically Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is mostly about Cloud trying to run away from his failure of a past and trying to become better. What if you become the main villain out of spite? Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy. That's the one where the Chaos Beam comes from. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, man, this game, it has good ideas, right? Like, the open stat growth system seems neat. The world is bigger than the first game. The keyword system's kind of neat. There's more spells. It's not anywhere near as glitchy as the first game was on NES. I feel the need to mention that, too. But man, there's just so many things that bring it down. Things that would get corrected later on in later games. One example being, when new party members join your team in future games, their stats and level would be more regulated based on the average level of your team, so they're never that much behind than your main party. Which makes catching them up to your main party much easier if you have to do it at all. Which is so handy, because that's a big problem with the characters in this game, is that when they join your party, which happens a lot, they're just at a static point at their growth, and that causes problems. Yeah, the stat growth system having its ups is nice, but it having its downs is not nice. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. It just punishes you for trying to, like, max out stuff on your characters. You basically can't really do that in this game, as opposed to a lot of other games, which is really awkward. Like I said, it's the illusion of choice, because it's like, instead of having, like, a more open system, you essentially are hard funneled into 3 character classes, which is so bizarre. It was the first introduction to, like, a true grand story in Final Fantasy, right? With, like, actual characters and a narrative and, you know, seeing characters, you know, that's neat too. You know, it's alright in this game. Actually, for what it's worth, the story in this game is actually kind of okay. But yeah, it's a weird game. Again, if you do ever feel like playing this game, I highly recommend just playing the Pixel Remaster. The Pixel Remaster irons out a lot of the gameplay issues. So if your issues with this game are its gameplay, the Pixel Remaster fixes a lot of that. It definitely is the best version to play, but it's not the version I own, and I don't have $15, so Bound of Souls it was. But, yeah, so after beating the game, this game actually has something pretty interesting. Soul of Rebirth. Where, when you pick a game that you have, or a save that you've beaten the game on, what is this place? Am I dead? What's that noise? Is someone there? Hey, look! It's Gordon! Not much for talk. Then let's see how you bleed. I'll not flee for her shade of the Empire. This I swear on the honor of House Kashuan. Behind you! Look out! So yeah! This game has post-game content in the form of Soul of Rebirth, where through this journey you play as the characters who have died throughout the campaign in their own in their own mini-campaign, essentially. Which, not gonna lie, honestly, is kind of cool. Because it's a way less repetitive thing than they added with the Game Boy Advance, with Final Fantasy 1's Dawn of Souls stuff, where they added, like, intermittent dungeons that you could go through in between. Here, it's just, at the end of the game, here's a whole new campaign to play through. Honestly, that's pretty cool. And as usual, we shall try and teleport some dudes away. I will at least end this battle, but yeah, I will not play through this whole thing, because believe me, this shit gets fucky. And you don't want to fuck shit. That is bad. No matter what orifice you try and use that for. Minwu? The White Wizard of Finn? Ah! My ears just exploded. It's me, Scott of Kashuan. Prince Scott, I heard you fell in Finn. So I did. I gave a ring to the young group sent by the rebels, and then... That means this place must be... So, you're dead too? Then Hilda and Gordon, are they... No. Princess Hilda and Prince Gordon are well, or at least they were when I died. And it is true. You're as dead as I am. Yes, seeing you here has removed all doubt. How did it happen? Let me guess. The Imperials? No. The decision to yield my life was my own. It was the only way to break the seal binding the ultimate magic. Ultima? Has the Empire grown so powerful that we must resort to such a terrible magic? You know, Scott, it's funny you say that. I'm confident my death was not in vain. You know, Minwu, it's funny you say that. By now, the young warriors whom you gave your ring should possess Ultima. Them. Joiner, Keisha, Logic. They form the core of our rebel forces. I see. But where exactly does that put us? The afterlife, I suppose. And hell at that, judging by the scenery. I did take the lives of many foes while fighting the Empire. Hell. Or perhaps Jade. The passage to hell? Yeah, that I find it weird that they're not, like, in hell. They're in, essentially, brain is... Forgetting the... purgatory. There we go. They're in purgatory. Sheol, if you will. Tartarus, if you will. I don't know. Let's find out. Anyway, Scoop Magoot joins the party. Scott of the Szechuan sauce has entered our party. The Boed dimension, indeed. That being said, because Soul of Rebirth exists, it creates an interesting conundrum. Do you level up the throwaway characters when you play through the main campaign in order to play through Soul of Rebirth? Because if you do, that makes leveling up your main party take longer, but it makes doing this easier. It's like an extra layer of fuck you at the end of the game, honestly. There is one other thing that is quite neat about this. That is that, we'll save right here. There we go. That is that, I'm not... Yeah. Yeah, it is a hell of a catch-22. Do you make your main campaign worse to make the extra campaign easier, or do you make your main campaign better to make the extra campaign worse? I'm be real, it's fucked either way. That being said, there is one interesting thing I will say about this before I end stream, and that is that there is a second Ultima Tome in this campaign that only Minwu can use, and it's better than the version in the main campaign. Because they don't expect you to max out your spells or your weapon levels in this side campaign, the damage calculation for Ultima when Minwu uses it is actually a lot less strict and is actually a way better spell to use here. Like, why? Why? Why would they do that? Not why would they make it easy for Minwoo, why would they still not change it for the main campaign? For reference, in the main campaign, Ultima does more damage. Okay, so in general, the Ultima things in Final Fantasy tend to have to do with how high a particular stat is, right? What if Ultima weapon is based on your HP, Ultima spell is based on the MP when you use it, so on and so forth. In this game, its strength is calculated based on the number of things you have at max level, which is 16, which you're basically never gonna do unless you go and do an exorbitant amount of grinding afterwards. For Minwoo, that calculation, I believe, is trunicated in a way that just Minwoo as he is now, with his spells as they are now, still does pretty good chunk of damage. We're talking around about like high 800s, and if you do go through this whole campaign, like the 2000s later, which is really good. But why not change the main spell for that? Because the main spell would be way better off with that. Because again, I didn't use Ultima at all because it takes too long. It's not an efficient thing to use in this game because its damage simply takes too long to actually get to a usable state. So why bother? It's one of the most confusing things about this game, honestly. Skill issue? I guess. Quite literally, because your weapon and magic skill wasn't high enough to make it stronger. Yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, Minwoo's Ultima cast can do more damage than a fully maxed out Ultima cast from the main party. Minwoo really is that nigga. Man, let's see here. Let's keep going down. Himwoo, yeah, Himwoo. As mentioned, the Pixel Remaster makes leveling up things way easier, stats and weapon and magic levels included. So, in the Pixel Remaster, honestly, using Ultima in that game is a pretty good idea. As a matter of fact, it's recommended to save it for Leon because he has all of his weapons like highly leveled out. It does a really good chunk of damage. You gotta get him some MP. But that aside, honestly, because of his weapons and where they are in the Pixel Remaster, it's a pretty good idea to give him Ultima so he can do a good magic attack for things that, you know, physical attacks aren't so great against, which isn't really that many at the end of the game, but that's, you know, an option and a pretty good one. So yeah, that's weird. Let's see, for reference, Ultima in the later games. In Final Fantasy VI, has a spell power of 150, cost 80 MP to cast, which is incredibly strong. However, a really interesting thing with Final Fantasy VI is that, realistically speaking, you can get just about any spell to be that strong, because magic in Final Fantasy VI is kind of absurd. It is pretty damn easy to level up your magic stat in Final Fantasy VI, on top of the fact that you can get a metric shit ton of MP. And even ignoring that, because the Celestiad exists, which reduces all MP consumption to 1 MP. There's other things you could be doing instead of Ultima, honestly. Let's see. In Final Fantasy VII, Ultima costs 130 MP to you, to use has a spell power equal to 6.5625 times its base magic damage, which honestly is pretty damn strong. But also has a similar problem where there's just better things to be doing in that game. Final Fantasy VIII has an interesting conundrum because all magic in Final Fantasy VIII is essentially magic you never want to cast because it's better to be used as junctioning. And because Final Fantasy VIII is Final Fantasy VIII, Ultima is the best spell to be junctioning on its stats, so you're almost never using it there. In Final Fantasy IX, you can't get it at all. It's actually only Kuja can use it. It's usable in Final Fantasy X. It's on the Spear Grid, which you can get whenever you feel like getting over there. And honestly, it's pretty alright to be using in that game. It's fine. Again, because of the much better things you could be doing in that game, there's better things you can be doing, which is kind of the... Have you noticed a trend? And then in 13, it's an enemy-only spell, and yeah, that's... As a spell, that's pretty much it. As a weapon, I'd say as a weapon, Ultima Weapon is definitely better. But yeah, that's where it ends as a spell. It's kind of a weird spell to be using throughout the series. Pretty much across the board. But that will be it for Final Fantasy II. We will never see what Minwoo and Scott go through as they progress through Jade. That will be the end of that, unfortunately. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you come around for next time. Next time being Tuesday. Today's Sunday, right? Tuesday. Yep. Phone Magic is Phone Magic again, but I'll check that afterwards. Where I'm gonna be real, I kind of want to play Mega Man X. I mentioned it, but you know, that would be fun. Because I would honestly like to not do Final Fantasy III until I get the Pixel Remaster. Because it's another one of those games where that is the best version. Because Final Fantasy III is one of those games where every version, except the Pixel Remaster, is different and not necessarily better. Which is kind of fun and funny. So there's that. Meanwhile, Mega Man X... No, we finished the main series of the X games, except 11, because I don't have Mega Man 11. So, you know... Yeah, let's get the X series started. Thank you! Later! Whee!